Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I have some easy Christmas DIYs. I bought everything for this DIY at Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to glue this floral foam on top of the candlestick. And then I'm going to hot glue the tumbling tower blocks all around the outside of the floral foam. And I finished this off camera. And then I stain the blocks with the Waverly Antique Wax, and I also make sure the bits of floral foam that you can see peeking through are covered in antique wax. And then I just cut off the leaves from this holly pick. I decided to use the long candle, so I made a hole in the middle of the floral foam. And then I just hot glued the candle in place. And this is from Dollar Tree, this candle. And then I hot glue some forest moss to the floral foam. And then I just chop off the extra stem, and then I hot glue the holly in place. And I have 4 Dollar Trees. Well, I just moved house a couple months ago and have 4 Dollar Trees near my house, and their Christmas selection is terrible. I keep seeing people with really nice hauling nice stuff on YouTube, but there's just not been that much at my Dollar Trees. So I just keep hot gluing. I hot glue all the leaves flattened facing down the way. And these taper candles from Dollar Tree, you just twist it and it goes on, and you twist it to go off. And it has like an extra plastic piece on the bottom that it fits into, so you could still pull it out and then take the battery out and stuff. And I think it turned out cute. Let me know what you think in the comments. This was the best floral pick I could find at my Dollar Trees. Honestly, it was slim pickings. And this is a really easy DIY. So this little triangle frame had a succulent in the middle, which I used for something else. So I'm just gonna take out the little metal piece and the hot glue. And then I paint the whole thing with some white Waverly chalk paint. And then I took my time picking which Christmas trees I wanted to put in it, but I picked one of the larger ones and 2 of the smaller ones that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I know you can get these ones in Dollar Tree, but I haven't seen them. And then I just hot glue them inside the frame. And it turned out really cute. You could always put a little hanger on this and hang it on your tree if you want. And then I had this Inspire thing. And then I just painted it with the white Waverly chalk paint. And then I wanted to use up some more of these Christmas trees, so I just started placing them around the outside. I did the larger ones in the corners, and then I put the smaller ones in the middle. And then I hot glued them all in place. And I just placed a candle from Dollar Tree in the middle, and I think it turned out really cute. Let me know what you guys think. You could always write like Christmas trees or something along the bottom if you wanted to. And this next DIY, I have these 3 candle holders from Dollar Tree, and they were all scratched up, but they were only ones that were there, so I picked them up anyway. And I'm just going to paint over some ink Waverly chalk paint, and I painted it going horizontal around so the brush strokes would be horizontal. And then I made the word Noel on my Cricut, and I made these holly leaves, but I decided not to use them. And so I just stuck that to the one I'm going to put in the middle. I was deciding if I was putting the holly leaves on. I didn't want to use them. And then I have this tray from Dollar Tree, and I have this gold pinecone garland, and I don't know who tied it all together, but it took me ages to untangle it. And then I ended up cutting off, no, I didn't cut them off, but I took the wire off all the pine cones, and then I decided to still use the wire. So I started cutting off pieces and then wrapping them around a pencil so that they would be curly, and then cutting off into smaller pieces and then just placing them in between the pine cones. I did that for the whole wire. And then I had this little bag of plain pine cones and acorns or something which had glitter on them. So I didn't use the bits of the glitter, but I used all the brown ones and I just mixed them in with the gold pine cones. I was trying to decide again if I wanted to put the holly on, but I decided not to. And this is it finished, and I think it turned out really cute. It doesn't show through the candles, so I'm going to have to get some bigger ones to put in it. And I have another one of these Inspire signs, and I painted it with a white wax again, and I made this Snowflake Stencil on my Cricut. And I didn't want to stick to the transfer tape. I think it's just that transfer tape that I bought. So I lined up the ends of the snowflake with the corners, and then stuck it all down. And then I had to put some extra vinyl along the edges to cover them up. And then I used some Waverly Ocean chalk paint and a little piece of a sponge, and I just dab it on, and I give it 2 coats of that. And then when it's still wet, I put on some of this blue jeans glitter that I think I got it from Hobby Lobby. I can't remember, it's so long ago, but I just sprinkle a wee bit of that on, and then I take off the vinyl. I love glitter, so it just gives a wee sparkle, and I think it turned out really nice. You can always put it on a tier tray or fill a space on your shelf or something. And I have this little hanging tree decoration from Dollar Tree, and I printed off the word snowflakes, and these 2 pictures are the same of snowflakes to stick to it. So I started with the word snowflakes, and then I stuck the snowflakes going around it. And you can use any color you like for this. These are just the colors I decided to use, And if you don't have a Cricut, you could use the stickers from Dollar Tree. So I finished sticking down the snowflakes off camera. And then I chose some ribbon to hot glue around the bottom. And just make sure you start that at the back of the decoration. And then I cut off another piece to make a bow at the top. And I trimmed the ends to make a V shape. So I'm taking some Mod Podge and I'm just brushing it on the inside of the decoration. And then I pour in some of the fake snow from Dollar Tree, give it a shake around, and then pour the excess back in the jar. And then I put a wee candle inside, and timer candle I got from Amazon, and I'll leave a link down below. They're really good. They stay on for 6 hours and then they go off for 18 hours, and they just come on at the same time every night, and it gives off so much light. I love this. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.